subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update from radioandmusic.com.
Ballin' in the Bay, but this ain't the Golden State, and we go both hard in the paint. Ballin' in the Bay, big money when we open trades. My monsoon jump shots make it rain.
Hi guys, this is Minal and you're watching me on radiantmusic.com, and today we have with us the hip-hopper Shah Rule.
What's up?
Hi Shah Rule. First of all, you are going to perform an anthem for the first ever NBA games which are happening in India.
Yeah.
And in your style, tell us about that.
Just it's a great opportunity to be a part of NBA first coming to India and representing it with hip hop and what we do, our artistry. And I always thought NBA basketball and hip hop have a lot of similarities when it comes to the hustle and the amount of work you put in and all that. So I truly appreciate getting this opportunity of representing the transition of NBA reaching India through my compositions as well. So it's a great opportunity.
Wow, can you tell us more about the compositions you have created for the upcoming NBA games?
Yeah, so the song is called Ballin' in the Bay, and it's a play on the words Bombay and obviously the Golden State Warriors being from San Francisco, the Bay. And it's just a fun track which has because the hashtag of this campaign is NBA in my backyard. I use basketball references with Bombay references just to combine and tell my story. So the same way that I'm hustling all the time, and Bombay is full of hustle and people always on the go, always going, traffic, craziness all the time. The same way a basketball game can be related. It's a metaphor for that. So yeah, and it wasn't a tough song to do because it's something NBA basketball is something that I love. Hip hop is hip hop has always been embedded with NBA, and rappers want to be basketball players want to be rappers. So it's something in the US which is it's so tied up. If you see any basketball game, there's always rappers sitting in the front row. So I hope NBA India gets me tickets to sit in the front row for this game.
So the game as well as the connect of hip hop is very popular in USA.
Yeah.
How challenging it was to make it fit in the Indian loop?
Yeah, I mean we were all given our regional language. I mainly rap in English, so it was comfortable for me because I know certain references will go with certain things. Like I said, a big ring is all I want to see now, referencing to championships. My nani said that's a granny shot. Now, granny shot is a way of throwing the ball. And my nani, it's saying hi to my nani, and just different things like 3-second rule. You gonna hear that car horn, man to man, traffic time to get your block on. So the first thing you hear when I'm an NRI, so I was NRI, now I live here. But first thing I heard when I got here is a funny thing, like every 5 seconds you'll hear a car horn in Bombay, right? It's a famous thing. And in basketball, there's a famous thing about the 3-second rule within the key. Right. So I just related those things. And man-to-man traffic, that's a famous defense tactic. It's an overpopulated city. So those little references relating to Bombay and NBA tied up the track. Yeah.
That's interesting. So can you comment on your association with NBA India also?
It's the first time working with them, and I love the office we're sitting in right now, and I'm glad that they're pushing India as a country to pay more attention to such a big sport that captures so many eyeballs throughout every season. And I've always I've never been like a constant supporter of one team, but I've always paid attention and respected the hustle and the game, the art of the game, especially like players like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I've always bought jerseys and stuff. So it's great to see that NBA is coming to India, especially at a time where hip hop is at an all-time high in India and it's always growing. So having something like NBA, which is so closely related to hip hop, is amazing. So it's the fact that it's helping us, put our music and our art on a higher scale is beautiful.
Sounds interesting. Also, like you said, hip hop is booming in India and has a future. How according to you as a hip hop artist can you contribute to promote this genre of music?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my core audience is in between 16 to 25, audience, and I think this not only will push fans to watch, but I'm sure there are aspiring basketball players within the country, you know.
Right.
And I think overall it's going to spread awareness about the sport, you know.
Right.
People are the country lives on cricket and, you know, field hockey, so it's
Right.
like that's the bread and butter here. But I mean, football as a sport, soccer has grown so much as well. So why not a sport like basketball, which, you know, I have a basketball court just opposite my house in Bandra and Chimbai. So and my cousins are always playing. I've seen people are always playing basketball on the streets of India. So it should be on a scale where, you know, leagues are coming up, people are introducing it within their universities, and there's, you know, tournaments and stuff. Just like how in the US, I grew up in Moscow, Russia, and I used to go to basketball camps where for the weekend you would have 2 days back to back non-stop training, and, you know, you would learn from that. And it's very normal for big players to run camps in the US. So I think, I'm sure these things will start happening in, you know, now this is a good opening. NBA in my backyard is a good way to, you know, just kind of open the gates for India to understand what the NBA is about.
Right.
I'm sure this game with the Sacramento Kings and Indiana Pacers is gonna blow people away, and people are gonna, you know, love the game.
How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I just want to go to the game. Just put me there. If I can perform at halftime, that'd be amazing as well.
Are you performing?
So there is we do have a show at Car Social.
Okay.
It's on the 5th of October, I believe. Yeah, and so I'll be performing my song "Ballin' in the Bay," and the other artists will be performing in their cities. And yeah, it should be a fun one. I think that they're streaming the game at the same time, so
Okay.
should be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Lastly, we can have a glimpse of the song you have created for the upcoming NBA game
Yeah, for sure.
for our audience.
Ballin' in the Bay, but this ain't the Golden State, and we go both hard in the paint. Ballin' in the Bay, big money when we open trades. My monsoon jump shots make it rain. Ballin' in the Bay, big money when we open trades, and we go both hard in the paint. Ballin' in the Bay, every day we gon' parade, cause I got 23 flows, I'ma never fade away. NBA in my backyard now, this for all my haters always calling out a foul. My soul bowl shooters hitting it from downtown. You can get this trash talk, you can get it out loud. 3-second rule, you can hear the car horn. Man to man, traffic time to get your block on. You can never beat me when I'm in my top form. Halftime show, Gully Gang, get your popcorn. Yeah. Shout out everyone at Radio and Music. Thank you for supporting me over the years. You guys have done a lot of interviews and stuff for me. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Shah Rule. You are now tuned in with Radio and Music. Blah!
Like, share, and comment.
Like, share, and comment, subscribe, all that. Yeah.